Okay, do I have anything new here? Ooh, I have more slots. Let's go. How about this? Okay. Set that in. Wait. I don't have skill points? Oh, Jesus Christ. That's not good. Okay, maybe it's a bad idea that I even bought that in the first place, I think. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead and view the handbook. Let's take a look at our truth bullets. And let's do this. Monokuma File 3. The victim is the ultimate artist Angie. The victim's body was discovered in the ultimate artist research lab. The time of death is approximately 2 a.m. The victim was killed by a fatal stab wound to the back of the neck. Additionally, she has lacerations on her forehead. The second victim is the ultimate Aikido master Tenko Shabashiro. The victim's body was discovered in a vacant room on the 4th floor. The estimate time of death is 11 a.m. The victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. No other injuries were detected. Tsurugi's account. Angie had locked herself in the ultimate artist lab since yesterday, working on the ritual. She would not unlock the door unless someone from the student council asked her to. The student council members were Gonta, Kibo, Himiko, Tenko, and Tsurugi. Art Lab's front door. This door has a cylindrical lock. Monodam swallowed the only key, so it could only be locked and unlocked from inside the lab. Before Angie's body was found, the door was locked, but Kokichi opened it by picking the lock. For an injury. Considering the laceration, the injury on the victim's forehead was not bleeding as much as it should. Bloody duct tape. Bloody piece of duct tape stuck to her hair. The blood on it had already been dried. The blood that was flowing from the back of Angie's neck created a pool. Necronomicon. A book Monokuma prepared as a motive. Angie attempted to carry out the book's resurrection ritual. In the Necronomicon resurrection ritual, prepared effigy of the dead soul you wish to contact. Everyone may participate. The size and shape of the effigy is irrelevant. Make it out of whatever materials you wish. If it's not obvious who the effigy is supposed to be, label it with the name of the deceased. After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution. Be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times. Then close your eyes and wait after a while. And you should feel a light tap on your back. If so, that means the ritual is a success. The ashes are only good for one use. The ritual can only be performed once, so use it wisely. Effigies hung upside down. The 4 wax effigies that were created for the resurrection ritual. They are exact replicas of the late Rantaro, Kaede, Ryoma, and Kuroi. They were hung upside down from the ceiling beams in the ultimate artist lab. In the katana, it was stabbed into the hung Kaede's effigy. Because the katana is so old, the handles of the gold leaf rubs off easily. There was blood on the tip. It was taken from the ultimate anthropologist lab, so only the sheath was left in the display case. Anyone could enter the lab. Art Lab's back door. This door had a sliding lock. When Angie's body was found, the sliding lock was locked from the inside. The handle of the sliding lock moves at the slightest touch. Something gold and shiny was on the handle. Kokichi's lockpicking. Kokichi can lock and unlock the front door of the ultimate artist lab with his locking skills. Cage Child. In order to perform the Cage Child, you need 5 people, including the spirit medium and a dark physical light. First draw the magic circle passed down from the Cage Dog village on the ground. Then the spirit medium must place their forehead on a stone and curl up like a turtle. They must do this at the center of the circle. After the 4 must make the following preparations. Place the iron cage over the spirit medium, and then cover that cage with a white cloth. Finally, place the dog god on top of the cage. Take care not to step on the magic circle during the preparations. Finally, turn off all lights to make the room completely dark, and your preparations will be complete. The seance will commence once all 4 participants stand at the corners of the room. The 4 participants, not including the spirit medium, will sing the Cage Child song. And after the song asked, is the Cage Child, then say the name of the spirits. The spirit medium will reply with the voice of the spirit summoned. Kibo's flashlight function. A function that Neo had added to Kibo. He can end it for a blinding light from his eyes. During the seance, there was a loud sound while it was completely dark. Tenko's last moments. Tenko died in a crouched position. The injury on the back of her neck was deep, but probably not enough to kill her immediately. Marker stone. The stone that was by Tenko's body during the seance. Tenko had been crouched over in on the iron cage with a forehead on the stone. Loose floorboard. The loose floorboard right below Tenko. It was not loose before the seance. There was dried blood on the bottom part of the floorboard. Iron cage. The iron cage that Tenko was in during the seance. It is around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. Shuichi and Kokichi placed this over Tenko and Himiko removed it. Tenko's blood was on the bottom of the cage. Magic circle Korkio drew. A magic circle that was drawn with salt. It was drawn on the floor of the room where the seance was held. After Tenko's body was found, the magic circle was trampled on. That made it impossible to check the original shape. White sheet. The sheet that was over the iron cage during the seance is very thick and cannot be seen through. There's blood on the back around the middle of the sheet, but there's no hole in the fabric. Dog statue. The wooden statue that was put on top of the iron cage during the seance. It weighs about 175 pounds. Shuichi, Kokichi, Kyo, and Himiko went together to put it up and remove it from the cage. Hole in the corner. A hole that was in the corner of the room, and the seance was held in. There's space under the floor, so you can see what was dropped there. Sickle under the floor. The sickle that was under the floor of the room, the seance was held in. The weapon came from the ultimate assassin's lab. The blade was about 6 inches, and the blood was still wet. Dry blood under the floor. A small amount of blood that was on the ground under the floor of the room the seance was held in. It was quite far from where Tenko's body was dripping. Crosspiece on the floor. One of the crosspieces that support the loose floorboard in the room the seance was held in. Only the portion that supports the floorboard was cut off. It wasn't broken naturally. It looked like someone purposely cut it. Bloody Kokichi. While Kokichi was investigating the neighboring room from where the seance was held, he had stepped through one of the floorboards. That room also had a part of the crosspiece cut off, the portion that supported the floorboard. That has a lot of truth bullets, and, you know, given that 2 people died, there's a lot to cover. In an attempt to resurrect the dead, Angie is killed. During a seance of search for answers, Tenko is killed. Are the 2 related? The 3rd trial begins. Okay, let's do it.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, smile trials, everyone! It's showtime! Let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Sorry, everyone. I don't think I'm gonna be much help this time. Because of Monokuma's disruptions, I couldn't do a thorough investigation.
I can tell Monokuma is overcompensating to hide his self-consciousness.
Next time, spend less time fixing your hair and more time investigating, spaceman!
Shut up! I don't need to hear some comedy act from you two weirdos.
Who did it? Who killed Angie and Tenko?
Do not let your emotions hasten your judgment. There may be two killers.
So, our other culprit might not be one of us here.
Hmm? What do you mean?
The transfer student. Maybe our resurrected transfer student dragged Angie and Tenko into the grave.
Stop it! Stop making stuff up!
Say something, Shuichi. It'll be a mess if this keeps going on.
Is it even possible for a revived corpse to be the culprit? Well, in the interest of being thorough, I should clear things up here.
This crime was committed by the recently deceased. They came back to life and killed 2 of our classmates!
No! So, ritual did work? So, ritual did work? That's wrong!
I don't think Angie's ritual succeeded. According to the Necronomicon Monokuma showed us, you have to burn the Necronomicon in the ritual.
After preparing the effigy, burn this Necronomicon to ashes. Use caution, be mindful of carbon monoxide poisoning. Sprinkle the ashes on the effigy and repeat the name of the deceased 3 times.
If Angie's ritual had succeeded, the book would have been gone.
So she must have been killed before the ritual was complete, since the book was still intact.
Then, Goro probably not culprit.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Well, duh. There's no way a dead person could resurrect.
Now hold on a second! I can't let that comment stand! Sure, everybody knows that you can't bring the dead back to life. But it's easy at the Ultimate Academy, as long as you use the Necronomicon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that's possible.
But it's true! I never lie about motives.
Daddy said so he can't be wrong. Raising the dead is totally possible.
So you can just revive whoever you
I
want?
can't believe you guys wasted such a perfectly good motive. You should have let me use it to bring Monodum back to life.
Monodum is still alive, though.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't waste a resurrection on Monodum's corpse.
Oh? So resurrecting the dead was actually possible this whole time?
There's no way it's possible!
There's no way that could happen, idiots. Monokuma is trying to confuse us. Let's hurry up and find out who the Blackened is.
If our transfer student isn't the culprit, then blame falls to one of us.
Who? Who did it?
Step aside, Half Pint. I'll handle this. I don't know about Tenko, but I'm
pretty sure Kyo murdered Angie.
Why?
Don't play dumb with me, Creepshow. I already know what happened. The culprit used a katana to kill Angie. And it was found in Kyo's research lab. Which makes you, Kyo, automatically suspicious.
But anyone could have taken that katana, you see.
So that rusty katana was the murder weapon. You were the only one who cared about that thing, Kyo.
I did not care about some katana.
Just admit it, you shit-eating worm. You went to the classroom, broke in, and murdered the f*** out of Angie! Booyah! I'm a genius! The culprit used... You went to the classroom, broke in?
That's wrong! No, Kyo would not have been able to enter Angie's lab. Isn't that right, Tsumugi?
Yeah. Before Angie locked herself up in her research lab, she said she wasn't going to open up for anyone but student council members.
And Kyo is not a member. She wouldn't have opened the door for him.
Kyo couldn't have killed Angie even if he wanted to.
I had no desire to kill her in the first place.
So whoever killed Angie must have been one of the student council members, yeah?
I was doing a bit to lead you to the right answer. Can't believe you actually got it.
You're bullcrap. I hope you know.
Oh, how clever!
You can just ignore her, Gonta.
The remaining student council members are Gonta, Kibo, Tsumugi, and Himiko.
Well, it can't be Himiko. She was besties with Angie.
You sure? Just because she's besties doesn't really mean that she didn't kill her.
I trust their friendship. You guys do too, right?
Yeah, of course!
Can we trust their friendship so readily?
Obviously. Let's believe in them.
That trims our list of suspects down to 3. Gonta, Tsumugi...
Wait, you're gonna
Kibo.
believe that?
Yep. The culprit is one of those 3 people.
You mean one of those 2 people. Because a robot ain't people, Jack!
I will let that remark slide. Anyway, aren't these accusations just a tad too hasty?
Whatevs, the culprit should confess already. Gonta, Keyboy, or Tsumugi? Well...
No, not Gonta! Gonta would never kill Angie!
Yeah, Gonta's a gentleman. You shouldn't suspect either of us.
Hey, stick up for me too.
Gonta definitely not hurt anyone! Torture Gonta if you don't believe!
Torture might be a bit too far, but Gonta and I aren't the culprits.
And I'm not the culprit either. Jeez.
I'm not the culprit!
Not the culprit!
We must consider other possibilities. Surely there must be suspects outside the student council.
Student council!
That's utterly impossible.
A dead chick
Not just
can't be the
anyone can open
culprit.
that door. Only student council members had access.
Look, I don't know who the culprit is.
I heard it! No, it wasn't just student council members that could have opened that lab door.
What was it you said earlier about Kyo opening the door, Shuichi? Unless you're a student council member, you can't enter Angie's lab, right?
I was referring to Kyo. He couldn't have done it, but you could have. Because I saw you open the classroom lock by picking it.
Kokichi pulled out some thin needles and stuck them into the keyhole of the lock. There, open sesame.
Oh, that happened? I totally forgot.
So you're going to pretend you don't remember, huh?
Quit glaring at me like that. Of course I remember. Yeah, I did it. I killed Angie.
I don't believe you.
Wait, what? What did you just say?
I picked the lock to her lab, snuck into the room, and then wham! Killed Angie.
Wouldn't Angie have seen you? What would she have done if she saw you?
The culprit was me, all along.
What?
What are you saying? Is this some kind of joke?
Nah, no joke. I thought that if I confessed, I could atone for my sins. And it helped. I feel so much better. Whew!
Wait, so Kokichi really is culprit?
No, he's lying. I think. Maybe?
He's lying. I'm certain of it.
No, definitely not a lie. I killed Angie. Shouldn't you guys believe the culprit when they confess?
Then
I
let
think
me ask
Kokichi's
you,
trying to
culprit,
screw over this
how did
trial.
you lock the room?
Huh? Well, it's the same as opening it. You pick the door closed from the outside.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Huh? What doesn't make sense? Can't you lock a door by picking it?
Maybe, but that's not how the culprit locked the room. They used a different method.
What different method? Yeah, Mumbles. Use your big boy voice and explain yourself.
There were 2 doors to the classroom, and the one locked last was.
The culprit locked the last. The seal of the room was. I mean, isn't it both doors? Is it the back door?
That's it! The back door. That's how they made this a locked room mystery.
The back door had a sliding lock, yes? How was it locked from the outside?
The culprit used a certain tool